Bernie Sanders has always had the American people's back. And I don't understand why people just really didn't see that. But I really feel like people are starting to see it now because you know who has lied to everyone. Everyone, all these promises he said that he was going to make, it's not going to happen. And this is what you all voted for. And I don't understand why you all were bamboozled by this man. But Bernie Sanders has always had the American people's back. And we know what today is, January 6th. We know what happened January 6th of 2021. So here we are now. But listen to Bernie Sanders. Check this out, because I think he's the one that we have all just pretty much so overlooked. But check this out.
The holiday season and a wonderful new year. As we come to the end of 2024, it might be helpful to take a hard look at where we are as a nation and how we can best go forward. And let me be honest with you in saying that we are in an extraordinarily pivotal and volatile moment in American history, and things are moving very, very rapidly. The most important point that I want to stress today is how fast our country is evolving into an oligarchic society and into two very different Americas.
What he said, our society is moving very quickly into a oligarch society. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everything is moving so fast. And I'm telling you, we don't know what we're going to be seeing going forward. We do. I mean, that's what's so crazy and tripped out to me, is that we do not know what is coming toward us. That's the biggest thing that bothers me, the unseen, because these people are so unhinged. You know, we never know what is going to be coming our way, you know. But check this out again with Bernie Sanders.
On one hand, we have an America that consists of less than 1,000 billionaires, not a whole lot of people in a nation of 340 million, who have an unprecedented amount of wealth and power and have never, ever had it so good. That's one America. The other America, where the vast majority of our people live, consists of tens of millions of families who are struggling to put food on the table, pay their bills, and worry that their kids will have a lower standard of living than they do. In the first America, the uber wealthy buy $500 million yachts, $270 million mansions. They have private islands all to themselves. They got fleets of jets to take them all over the world. And occasionally they take cool trips on rocket ships that blast off to the edge of outer space. A lot of fun.
You see how Bernie Sanders break it down? If don't nobody know anything about it, he does. He know exactly what these billionaires, millionaires, trillionaires, what they actually trying to do. If don't nobody know it, he does. And he's breaking it down for the American people to just see and understand exactly what is going on. Let's continue.
They also receive the best health care money can buy, and they send their kids to the very best private schools and colleges in the world. In this America, the three wealthiest men, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Mark Zuckerberg, own more wealth than the bottom half of our society. Three people own more wealth than the bottom half of our society. And their wealth is skyrocketing. Musk alone is now worth over $450 billion. And combined, these three men are now worth almost $1 trillion. In the other America, millions of Americans are struggling just to provide for the basic necessities of life. In this America, over 60% of our people live paycheck to paycheck. Millions work for starvation wages, 85 million are uninsured or underinsured, and over 60,000 die each year because they can't afford to go to a doctor on time. In other words, we are living in a nation today where a handful of billionaires have more money than they could spend in 1,000 lifetimes.
Like I always say, buckle up because we do not know what is coming toward us. That is the scary part to me, just the unknown of everything.
While at the same time, millions are living in desperation, fear, and are struggling to survive. But let's be clear. Our country is not just experiencing an unprecedented level of income and wealth inequality. Today, the ruling elite have brought about a situation in which we now have more concentration of ownership than we have ever had before. In other words, a small number of giant corporations have enormous control over our economy in sector after sector: healthcare, agriculture, financial services, energy, transportation, you name it. A small number of giant conglomerates control what is produced and how much we as consumers pay for their products. Unbelievably, just 3 Wall Street firms, BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street, control assets of more than $22 trillion. These 3 Wall Street firms are the major shareholders in 95% of S&P 500 companies, exerting enormous control of the largest corporations in the world. 3 Wall Street firms, unbelievable power. And that is not all in terms of what's going on today. It's not just the billionaire ownership and control over the economy and the media that should concern us. The uber rich are also buying our government. They are buying our government and undermining American democracy. Never before in our history have we seen a ruling class with so much political power. As a result of the disastrous Citizens United Supreme Court decision, billionaires and their super PACs can spend unlimited sums of money on political campaigns. And that is exactly what they are doing. You get 1 vote. They get to spend unlimited amounts of money.
Hear everything that Bernie Sanders is talking about, and he's telling a God honest truth. It doesn't make sense. These rich people get to do what they want to do. And like he stated, we only get 1 vote, but they get to put in billions, millions of dollars for a vote, compared to our 1 vote, just everything that he's speaking about is just so true, that we have to fight for our democracy, because if not, we will not have anything left, period. Everything is going to be going downhill from there. So everything that Bernie Sanders is talking about is absolutely correct. And I think people have really been sleeping on him. Because this man, he knows it. He's speaking it. He's bringing it to us. He's letting us know exactly what's what. And it is what it is. Comment below and tell me what your thoughts are on this. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.